Right, thanks for watching. This us getting ready to leave. And this is where we've spent a long weekend. So let me show you what happened while we were here. One of the things we discussed was organised crime. No, these guys. No. These guys who have been fleecing the public for 50 years with a smile on their face. In fact, this weekend they celebrate 50 years of doing just that. We started off talking about debunking what they say they did on the moon, and then we started discussing how could you fake a moon landing on a shoestring budget. So I'll let you watch the demonstration and then you can watch the rest. Enjoy.
Jim, we copied both solar wind and penetrometer drum in the ETB.
Not quite yet. I haven't put the solar wind in yet, but I will shortly. I want to watch this. Joe, you have a good picture there. I've got...
Beautiful picture, Dave.
Well, in my left hand I have a feather. In my right hand a hammer. And I guess one of the reasons we got here today was because of a gentleman named Galileo a long time ago who made a rather significant discovery about falling objects in gravity fields. And we thought that where would be a better place to confirm his findings than on the moon. And so we thought we'd try it here for you. The feather happens to be appropriately a falcon feather for our falcon. And I'll drop the two of them here and hopefully they'll hit the ground at the same time. How about that? Which proves that Mr. Galileo was correct in his findings.
Superb.
Three weeks before the meet-up, Sandy phoned me to tell me she was experimenting with a feather and a hammer with surprising results. I then suggested we do our own demonstration on video. Sandy brought a goose feather, I supplied a survival knife with a hammer built into the handle. I think it qualifies. Enjoy.
Happy with that?
3, 2, 1. Right. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm better out. How about that? Well, I know we were not on the moon, so does that mean they were really in a Hollywood basement?
We're doing Hubble, and we're practicing the fourth spacewalk on the flight, which
involves us removing 117 small screws, most of them with washers. So it's a kind of a complicated, you have to pay attention type of EVA, and that's the emphasis of today's practice spacewalks. I think we're ready to go. We're going to put these pants on first. And then this is the worst part of the day, is getting inside of this thing. You want the suit to fit you very tightly so that you can move easily and do all your work. But the problem when it's tight, it's hard to get into. You got to stuff yourself in there. So that's the worst part of the day for me, is getting in. Once I'm in, everything else becomes easier. So now I'm very comfy inside of my little shell here.
Ready?
And I can put my pants on now. This is the hardest part of the day for them, because they have to lift this heavy thing upwards. So they're trying to get everything to click in.
Got it.
Okay, so I'm locked in.
Okay, go ahead and feel for your trapezoid.
It's making sure it's locked. You don't have to come open. That'd be bad.
That'd be bad.
They're going to put this comm cap on me so I can hear what's going on. And these microphones so I can talk. So try to get everything just so. Drink valve in the right place, the mic boom's in the right place, the cap on so it won't cause any trouble. Because once you get locked in here, you're kind of stuck. I mean, you could ask them, do they have to stop the run? It's a big problem. So you want to try to get as comfy as you can. Make sure you get all your itches done and everything before they get your helmet on. This is how we get dressed to go to work. You know, here on Earth we had to put our regular clothes on and come here. In space we'll just put our fancy underwear on and put this put the suit on and go out and do our job and wear it on the days that we go spacewalk. So we're going to put my helmet on, and then we're going to pressurize the suit. In here we have regular atmospheric pressure, but we're going to press up the suit so we get that delta. What it does is it makes the suit stiffer and harder to use, but we want to practice that so it doesn't surprise us when we get in space.
Okay, you ready? Coming up.
So,
Right, so how
right, so we need to keep his face is going to be in the video here. No camera, aye. Right, okay. Right,
yeah,
so we're taking.
it's like,
Right,
that's it, it's like very slow, like you're bouncing off of it.
Aren't they more with the knees coming up in front?
Well done, German. Well done, German.
What was if you shot yourself?
It's got more like a chest.
that's it, Lee, you're getting it.
Yeah.
You shot yourself before.
Yeah, I can find the knees are stuck together.
Aye, brilliant.
You're the star of the show, you are. Right. Okay, so are we ready for that? Get shot.
Right.
Come on.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ignition.
A successful launch from Cape Canaveral this morning. NASA tested the abort function of the Orion crew capsule. When the unmanned rocket was in the air, that mission was intentionally aborted. That test was to make sure that the astronauts can safely get away from their launch vehicle if there is a problem after liftoff. NASA is preparing to send astronauts back to the moon by 2024 and eventually to Mars.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
They put a great box on my face. It was a great box.
Aye.
Foster carer.
I'm a carer. That's that. So your son's in good hands, boys. Trust me. You're okay, son. Just don't trust any of us.
Lee.
Oh.
Lee. Armstrong. Yeah. Got it. Right, where's the foil?
It's next to you.
Put that one down lower.
Balance one drop.
That's you, right? Right, better take a photo.
That's you.
I can feel it ripping.
Cleared. Right. Oh.
I thought the set was cleared. Action!
That's too late.
Was it too late? Was it? Did you?
Aye, for here. Yeah. So I can follow it, you know.
Someone get ready to blow them out.
Yeah. But they're nowhere near Lynn, so.
No, just,
Once the lit cast stands back, I'll press play and I'll go.
Afterwards.
And I'll leave you can press it.
That's me ready to go. Right,
Is it going to go in the right direction?
Yeah.
So we've taken up very, very slow.
Right.
Which is very, very slow.
Can't you do it quick and then drop it down again and then up again?
You can have the sound in.
Yeah.
Got a play sound in the
need
back.
silence, okay? So
Right.
we've got just the
Apart from
sound
sheep.
effects.
Well, the sheep's good.
Yeah,
that's staying in. I'll come round to you, Lynn.
Okay.
Shake your camera a little bit, Nick, while you're doing it. Just
Well,
a
I don't
little
have to
bit.
try that.
Yeah.
Okay, tell me when you want me to start playing
Oh
music.
no, you were kidding me.
Oh, fuck.
It just looks like a real launch now.
Yeah. Yeah, they all went out. Did you get that bit?
Abandon the launch.
Did you get that bit?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Who's the launch operator?
We need to reschedule the launch for
I just know
1000 hours AM Monday. The ice on the fucking pipes.
Yeah.
It's like that. This is exactly how I said it. I said, this is better.
Oh, yeah, nearly on the candles again.
That's the music you should play at the beginning.
Yeah, I can. Oh, yeah. That would be good. That sounded like the fella.
What's buzzing? It's the septic tank or something.
Oops. Sounds quite good.
Been having a few today.
Right, you ready? Quiet.
Right, Lee.
Out the way, Lee.
Right, clear set.
Quiet.
Go.
Right, ready.
After watching that, are you one of these? Or are you one of us?
Wave a tea towel at it. Wave a tea towel at it, it'll stop. Have you turned it off? Like the toaster. That's it.
How do you know the world ain't flat? We have photographs.
What are the ones of the Loch Ness Monster?
Fair point, well made, yes. Images can be manipulated. There are all kinds of experiments that prove that the Earth's round.
Like what?
I don't know exactly. I'm not a scientist.
So basically, you just believe whatever you're told.
I believe that the flat Earth proponents are part of an experiment to shine a light on people who accept science as fact without ever checking it out themselves.
Couldn't agree more, Kenneth.
It's good practice to question everything, however widely accepted they are.
So the world is flat. But if the world is round, why doesn't all the water fall off?
Good question. What do you think?
Gravity.
Excellent.
Right, the tattoo is optional. And here we have the FE standing for the flat Earth, and this represents the dome of energy or whatever it is above us. This is the moon, the sun, Rahu and Ketu. Now Rahu and Ketu, I don't know which is which, because both are similar. They are incandescent disks, the same size as the sun and the moon, and they are responsible for the eclipses. Well, thanks for watching. Please comment.